Hey guys, what's going on? So today we are talking about Phantasma. What you're seeing here is the most common type of Phantasma, the Mega Phantasma, and in a nutshell, they are used to promote other heroes. They're not limited to 3-star hero promotions, as you can also promote Phantasma to 4-star, for example, using other 3-star Phantasma. The most consistent way you're going to be getting these is from your Forest of Souls in the Sanctuary. You can get up to 3 per day if you have all 3 of these things unlocked. They take 24 hours. You can get more by using Stigma to finish them instantly. However, I typically prefer to save my Stigma for instantly getting the Molagoras, the skill enhancers. You also do have to do 1 penguin per day for the daily quest, so there's that. You'll be getting a ton in the beginning from like adventure quests, reputation quests, etc. By leveling up 2 Mega Phantasma to level 30, you can get a higher grade one, a golden one, so a Giga Phantasma. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. When you're getting them from the Forest of Souls, this is what you get. A 2-star max level Mega Phantasma. Never use it as 2-star, obviously, because first of all, why would you want to promote a 2-star? That's useless. The first thing you gotta do is promote it with these random monsters. That works. Never use any other Phantasmas. In fact, never use a max level Phantasma for promotion at all. Always promote it to the next grade. So for example, this guy, let's go ahead and promote him up to 3 stars. He is then going to be level 21 out of 30. So what you could do now is use this guy for a 3-star promotion. Like, let's say we want to go ahead and raise Elson. Well, we would first, of course, need to get him up to level 30 before we can promote him. And then we can use 3 of those level 21s. We only have 1 right now, so we're not going to do that. We've raised a couple of these other 3 stars to max level, but we're actually preparing those for 4-star Mega Phantasmas. So again, like I said, never use a max Phantasma like this to promote. Same thing with this guy, the Terra Phantasma you get for beating normal story mode. You're gonna want to promote him first, because then he'll be a 5-star Phantasma, and you'd be 1 step closer to promoting a 5-star to 6-star. So yeah, it would be a lot easier, a lot less work just to be like, well, I have a 4-star here and I want to raise my Shuri, for example, so I could just throw him in there, you know, along with like this guy and 2 more and get him up to 5-star. But I would say it's definitely more worth it just to promote this guy. So besides the fact these guys all start at max level when you first acquire them, there is one other bonus where they get extra EXP in battle. I'm not too sure what the point of this guy having it is, unless there's a way to promote 6 stars, because once you promote this guy, he'll be 5 stars and you actually don't need to level him up anymore. He'll be like level 40 out of 50 or maybe 41 out of 50. But at that point, you can use him for promotion. So yeah, at this point we have, 2 max level 3-star Mega Phantasma and 1 on its way to level 30. So my eventual plan is to just keep getting them from the Sanctuary. Well, we're just going to go ahead and complete these just to show what my sort of plan is. Typically I would wait for these, but for the video, it's easier to show it actually in action. So these are the 2 guys we just got from the Forest of Sanctuary. We're going to go ahead and promote them. As long as you're just basically playing, you'll have tons of these extra 2-star monsters. You don't need them for anything else. You can use them for like raising one of your other heroes, a little bit of experience, they don't give much. I would always save some to raise some Mega Phantasma, but if you run out, of course, it's easy just to go back into story and get some more. But yeah, that's basically what I use those for. And let's go ahead and promote the other one. And there we go. And now we have 3-star level 21 Mega Phantasma. So we could go ahead and promote Elson with those 3 now, which I think what most people would kind of use these dudes for. Or you could also use those 3 to promote your Giga Phantasma to 4-star, which I think is what I would rather do, at least right now, for the sake of this explanation. And then at level 31, you could throw him into the Terra Phantasma, and of course you'd have to repeat this process, 3 more times, but then you could have a 5-star Terra Phantasma and be 1/5 of the way done with getting your favorite 5-star to 6-star. So that's pretty much my plan. As far as the Phantasma are concerned, that's how I view them, that's how I see them. There might be something else special about them, but as far as I can tell, they're basically just heroes that start at max level and have a EXP boost. It may seem like a bit of a waste when you're throwing level 31s in there when they actually only need to be level 1, but your only other option really is using actual heroes. So, and as far as I know, the only way to get 3, 4, 5-star heroes is from gacha pulls. And as I said in a previous video, I wouldn't even like sell these guys for those green stones, let alone using them as promotion fodder. But yeah, that's pretty much it. In summary, you should at least get all Phantasma to their next star level. Because of how easy it is, they start at max level. You can promote them immediately, especially these silver ones that start at 2-star. Getting them to 3-star is incredibly easy. Getting them to 4-star is a little bit harder, of course, but if you want to raise a 4-star, that's what you have to do. Or, you know, if you have some Giga Phantasma laying around, they're not as hard to get to 4-star because you don't need to bring them along in a team, which is something I didn't actually discuss. So I can also tell you what I'm kind of doing in that regard. So my situation may, of course, be a bit different than yours, but what I'm personally doing is going in chapter 8, and I believe there was something I was farming here. It may have been in like 8-4 or something. For one of those hero connections. So, you know, basically what I would do is just bring the one I'm leveling in team 2, put him in front, just so he dies instantly and the supporter comes out. Because honestly, my team is mostly just these 3 anyway, so swapping out Mercedes for this guy doesn't change much, to be honest. And then of course you get a strong supporter in place when he dies. If you're a bit stronger, you could swap out someone else and have 2 of these guys, you know? You can't have duplicates like 2 of the Mega Phantasma, that doesn't work, you can only have 1. But you could do the Mega and the Giga, and I guess even the Terra, but, you know, again, unless you can promote 6 stars somehow, I'm not that far into the game, so I don't know. But I don't see the point of you ever needing to raise this guy's level. Also, as a side note, which does kind of relate to this, when you're bringing max levels, like my Cez is maxed, my Silk is maxed, the others will get bonus experience. I've heard it's only 33% of what they would get if they weren't in max level. So it's not quite as like efficient as trying to raise 4 different heroes at the same time. But regardless, at least that bonus experience isn't just going to waste because they're max level. So we can start a run here and just see if that works, you know. This is something I do fully auto, but when I am fully autoing it, I'm going to put their skills on, of course. So yeah, I haven't really tried yet without Destina, but I have a feeling it should be okay anyway. Also, don't worry if one of them dies, they'll still get experience, of course. And yeah, so that seemed to work out without any problems. And as you can see, once we go here, they each got a pretty good chunk of experience. This guy, you know, almost went up a whole level. When it was just the Mega Phantasma, I would get pretty much a whole level per run. So when they start at 21, you know, it's like 9 runs to max them out. It's not really a grind really to raise them, and then you need 3 others to fuse into it, so you don't really need to raise them that often, I think. The Giga Phantasma, of course, will take a lot more time. As you can see, he only got about maybe 1/4 of a level, and that'll get harder and harder as he gets to like, you know, 35, 36, 37. But promoting and then maxing out a Giga Phantasma would prepare him for being a 5-star Phantasma, so that's a pretty big deal, I would say. But yeah, I would say that's pretty much it. I hope you have a better understanding about what Phantasmas are about. Make sure to check the comments after this video because you could find out something extra there. Of course, if you know anything extra that there is with these guys, something more special than what I have said here, then you can drop that down there. I always like to pin useful comments. And you know, since we're all pretty new to this game, you know, mistakes and such can happen. But that's pretty much what I've gathered from what these guys are, what they're meant for, etc, etc. There is one other small point, is that the higher grade Phantasmas at the same star level will have more bonus experience. Like these guys only get bonus 3% experience, these guys get 6, and these guys get 10. But yeah, I think besides that, there really is nothing else. Of course, dropping a comment if there is. But yeah, that'll do it. Make sure to drop a like if you did happen to enjoy. That would be greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.